welcome. I want to invite you out today to this amazing event that we're having. And I have with me here Dr. Gilbert, and an amazing man. And so welcome here, Doctor. It's nice to have you here.
Pleasure to be here.
So maybe for our listening audience out there, maybe you could tell us a little bit of your background of how you got into the military or what you do, because nobody knows.
Well, I got in the military because I was drafted
Okay.
a long time ago, but I went back in the reserves after the first Gulf War. I'm an emergency trauma doc by training, and so I went with the 4th Marine Division as a trauma
Doctor.
emergency trauma physician, and deployed in combat several times.
Right.
The Marine Corps, providing casualty care both under fire on combat missions as well as at the fire base. And since I trained in surgery as well, I would sometimes spend a couple of days in surgery with the trauma surgeon and orthopedist at Charlie Med in Kandahar.
Okay.
When I was in Afghanistan. But I've served in combat in Afghanistan and Iraq.
Okay. Wow. Amazing. So today we're celebrating the grand opening, or not the grand opening, but a pre-grand opening to the NOW program, Nurturing Our Warriors. And what part do you play in that? I think you have a 501c3 or a nonprofit.
Yes. Well, when I retired from the Marine Corps in 2012, I formed an organization called Nevada Veterans for Veterans.
Okay.
And partnered with an existing 501c3 nonprofit called MRD Global, which basically help clothe and feed needy families. Well, the veteran arm of that is my organization.
Okay.
And we've been helping veterans treating with PTSD, finding housing for homeless veterans, finding jobs for veterans.
Right.
That's what I've been doing for the past 12 years until Janet approached me a few months ago.
Okay.
And she's the one that had the idea to maybe do this on a bigger scale.
Yes.
And
Much bigger scale.
Much bigger scale. And
Yes.
she actually came up with the idea for the NOW centers.
Right.
And it's intended to be an integrated, multi specialty type clinic involving utilizing hyperbaric oxygen and neurocognitive therapy,
Several
supplements,
modalities.
all kinds of modalities.
Yeah.
And our goal is to originally start with 4 centers, which will be opening up on Veterans Day.
Yes.
And our hope is to be able to treat 1,000 veterans over the next year. Obviously dependent on donations and funding to support that.
Sure.
But we've basically done the last few months. We put the whole team together and got this to the point where we are now, and we're ready to launch.
Yes. Well, we are definitely in pre-launch here. So, do you have any closing comments that you would want to share? Something you'd really want to share with the audience about what your vision is? And if you can give us that in like 60 seconds or so. I know that's tight, but...
Well, I've seen the effects of combat on veterans. I've seen the PTSD that so many veterans are suffering from, and most of it is unrecognized. Mm-hmm. And my goal is to bring awareness of the disease to the public, and then be able to treat as many veterans, identify and treat as many veterans as possible with PTSD, because they deserve it for
Absolutely.
what they've done for our country.
They've laid their lives down for this country. I notice you have a little book here. Maybe you want to comment on that?
Oh, well, when I retired, since I was doing combat deployments in my 50s, so they are very physically and emotionally demanding for anyone, much less someone who's a little older than the 19-year-old enlisted.
No kidding. No kidding.
So I had so many people telling me after I retired, you need to write a book about what you've done. So that's what I did. I
if you could just
came
show
out
that.
with this Rifleman Doctor. That's me in Iraq, so it was a little memoir about my experiences.
So will that be available through the charity and through nonprofit?
I actually brought a bunch of copies, and you can get it on Amazon.
Sure,
I guess.
Awesome.
But
Great.
But that was just my thoughts and my
Very good.
memoir, basically.
Well, Dr. Gilbert, I want to thank you so much for the commitment that you have done for America and what you are still doing, and we're with you 100%.
Well,
God bless you.
thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much.